What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Dunkel Productions here on YouTube. It's your boy Dunkel. Y'all already know. Hope y'all are doing well. Keep making every moment matter. We got two coaches from the Carthage Firebirds joining us today. Coach Dustin Haas, the head football coach over there, and Coach Mike Muehling, the defensive coordinator and the linebacker coach over at Carthage. Guys, how we doing today?
Doing great, Brett.
Super. Couldn't be better.
Yeah, that's great, guys. So, we're at game week. Game week is here. We are playing 10 games this season, which is very exciting. Only 2 games last season for you guys. How excited are you guys to just get back to the full schedule, the full fall camp, all the above, have everything back and ready to go? How are you guys feeling about it?
It's been great. It's been great to have the guys back and to be semi-normal. We still have all our testing protocols and distancing and stuff like that. But, it's been great to get everybody back in football mode here and be able to play all the games we're scheduled to.
That's great, Coach Muehling. How you feeling about the 10 game season this season? Getting back to it.
I'm fired up, Brett. Couldn't be more excited if you paid me money, I guess. But they do pay me money, so I'm super excited. Got them going already. It's going to be a long hour for you, Brett.
I know. The puns are already here. But Coach Muehling, I'll start with you here. How we feeling? How we feeling about the defense heading into this season?
Well, I feel great. We got a great group of kids. We'll go as far as they want to carry us. We got some experience on our side of the football. We got some really good senior leadership and, Dylan Ramirez and Jalen Dennis and some guys like that. Anthony Martin, Jalen Slater's really coming along. We have some really, really talented football players. I'm excited to see Keith Freeman, what he does this year. He had a great spring last year. Certainly Bobby Baker. You can't say enough about a kid like that. We got Garrett Warner, got some experience last year as a freshman, so we have a lot of dudes that I think can make us pretty competitive against anyone we play, and we're going to find out pretty quickly against Whitewater.
Yeah, I would agree with that 100%. And I think it speaks volumes when you can list off the 8 to 10 guys you just did about the leadership and about how well these guys are coming along. Coach Haas, how we looking offensively this season?
Good. The issue on our offense right now is kind of the opposite of what Coach Muehling has going on. We're young on offense. We're breaking in, some new guys at the QB position. We were blessed with the last couple of years having Billy Dury and Colton Klein play for us. They had a lot of experience, played a lot of football, and now it's time for somebody new, and that's a good thing for us and also a scary thing. Guys that haven't played football are out there, but we have some good seniors as well on that side of the ball that are doing a great job. I think it starts up front, and we got 3 seniors up front playing good football, and Trey Graybo and Omar Roberts and Drew Neville. And really, we always talk about in football, right? You're only as good as your offense and defensive line, and a lot of the guys that Coach Muehling and I just listed are guys that have played football and on those offense and defensive lines. So it'll be good. It'll be exciting. We got some dynamic running backs coming back. Jake Boucher's played a lot of football for us, and you had Noel Wright and a couple of young guys that have really stood out. And wide receiver have some guys coming back as well. And Culver Shelley and Alex Jarvis and Eddie L, guys that have played a lot of football for us. So we're excited to kind of let those guys loose and find out what they can do.
Completely love all the names that you just mentioned, and I think it speaks big things from what you guys talk about, where you're kind of veteran driven on one side of the ball and you're kind of young on the other side of the ball, and it's an interesting dynamic, but I think it's a fun dynamic at the same time, and it makes it really fun to be around and to coach, I'm sure. Now, let me ask you guys this. So I know you guys are playing 10 games this year, and I know Whitewater's game number 1. So what are you guys really looking for in this matchup week 1, kind of see in this matchup that are going to be keys to the game?
Well, it's week 1, and you never really know what you're going to get week one. They might come out in triple option stuff they've never shown before, just
Mhm.
because it is week one. They haven't played in a while, which hopefully is to our advantage. Being able to play some games in the spring. But they're a really, really good football team, and we're looking for our guys. The same thing we talk about every day. We want them to come out and compete and show what they can do. That's the same stuff we talk about in practice. That we want guys to compete, fly around, have great energy, do their job, and we're looking for that kind of stuff on Saturday as well.
Coach Millen, what would you have to say?
Well, I mean, regardless of who we're playing, they gotta show up and they gotta do their job. We're looking for guys to just come out and do what they've been coached to do all spring, all fall. It's a good measuring stick for us because Whitewater is one of the top teams in the country. I mean, they're the top 5 team preseason. Got a couple preseason All Americans on their offense, so it's a great opportunity for us. We feel we're going to be pretty good in some areas. And what we feel doesn't always matter. It's what we put on tape. So we get a great opportunity to put it on tape against a great team. So we're gonna know a lot more coming out of the game. About where we're at and what we need to work on. There's always some game one hiccups and rust and whatnot that you got to get figured out. But this will be a good opportunity for them to kind of see where they're at, bounce back if things go awry, and certainly to build on if things go well. I think we're excited. I just want to see them come out and bust their butts like they've been doing and continue to keep getting 1% better as we tell them every single day. I think if they do that, we're going to have some things break our way.
So now I know that you guys have been coaching football a long time. Has this been one of your guys' favorite camps? Only because you guys didn't really have that traditional fall camp last year. You kind of had to go in the spring, and it was definitely an adjustment period. So getting back to that kind of normal schedule has it been exciting for you guys? I know, I'm sure it's exciting for players, but as coaches, I'm sure you guys are just as excited to get back to a normal routine, a normal schedule.
There's no doubt. I don't know if I could list a favorite camp or not, but it is great to be back to normal. It's great to have the kids here. We don't have to do kind of what we did last year where we were practicing and lifting 10 guys at a time and stuff like that. It's real football again, and that part has been phenomenal. And like the old saying goes, Brett, you don't know what you have until it's gone. We didn't quite realize it until last year was gone, but we're definitely grateful and thankful that it's back and pretty close to what it used to be.
Coach Millen?
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to think that every year is my favorite camp. A lot's kind of dictated by the guys you have, and we have a great group of kids. And I can't say enough about my room, the linebacker room. I love it every day. I love getting to know the young kids, and then I love the older guys I got. So I'm excited. They make my job easy. But yeah, this is a really great group, and that makes coming to work real easy for us. But certainly, being able to get back to football was a long time coming, and I know a lot of us were excited to get back to the grind of things. There's been some adjustment to trying to remember how I do 2-a-days and stretching, and my body is like, oh yeah, this. But I'm excited to be hurting in those places again. I'm excited to be out running around with all these idiots we got. So I can't say enough about the Brett Dunkles of the world as well as the rest of our team. So it's been good, man.
Yeah, no doubt, Dunks. Let's talk about it from your perspective for a
Yeah,
second.
you had a year off, buddy.
What have you thought about camp so far?
I mean, like Coach Muehling said, it's definitely an adjustment. The first day, just coming back and helping Muehling out with some of the conditioning stuff. It was like I already kind of felt tired after that, and I'm like, tomorrow's probably gonna be a rough day. I will say I love 2 days. I think it's a lot of fun. I think anytime you can say that you were on the football field for 6 hours of your day, I would take that any day of the week. I enjoy it a lot. the biggest thing I feel is, just kind of getting back to normal. I think it's been a lot of fun being with the guys and being out there, running through the agile pads like I did the other day is just something that,
You
I
have to
miss
drop
doing.
that link, man.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
doubt.
What you showing
We have
everybody
video
to
of
do?
that. Can we put that up right now, Dunks?
yeah.
Can you show the world?
Yeah, that video will be put in this video. It is also on our Instagram account if you guys want to go check that out. That's linked down below, like always. Um, but I think just some of that fun stuff is always good, and I think um when you talk about fall camp, you talk about football, 6 to 7 days a week, which it doesn't get much better than that. Trying to remember to put the sunscreen on, stretch, stay loose is super important. It's
What do you go with? SPF what? What's your sunscreen go to?
it's 55, so mom
55.
doesn't yell at me. It's 55 on the face, and 55 on the arms, legs, back of my neck is especially important. Coach Muehling, I know we talk
Yeah.
about this every day, but yeah, it's been fun to get back out there, and I got a great working relationship with Nick Neary, and friendship as well, and I'm happy to be back out there with him and enjoying that.
He
So,
didn't want to be on with us today.
Nick, I believe had something going on, but
He's busy.
you best believe he'll be on with you guys, at
Be
some
a
point.
6-hour show if you brought on Nick.
No doubt. No doubt. He'd probably try to bring up the Bears.
all the time, all the time. But yeah, I mean, I've enjoyed it, and I'm happy that you guys have welcomed me back. It's been a lot of fun, and I've enjoyed it, and I love the coaching staff. It's a good time. It's always fun, seeing Coach Sinclair wear a hoodie in 90 to 100-degree weather. I don't know how he does it. He told me it's a mindset. I'm like, I wish I had that mindset.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
me
yeah.
too.
So guys, I just want to ask you too. Um, you guys have coached a lot. You guys have coached a lot, obviously. How long have you guys both been at Carthage?
This is my 9th year here, Brett.
Really?
So I've been here for 9 years. Coach Muehling, who just lost his connection there, has been here. This will be his 3rd.
Okay. Well, that's cool. I mean, uh, so Coach Haas, you've been for 9 years. Have you been a head coach all 9 years?
Nope. I came as a position coach. Brett did that for 2 years. Was a defensive coordinator for 3 years, and then this will be my 3rd or 4th year as a head coach, depending on how you look at it. Last year was technically year 3. We didn't get to play the full season. So, however you want to score that at home, Brett, you can score that at home. So it's either 3 or 4.
Okay, so you've done it all. I mean, you've done it all. You've worked with both sides of the ball as well. That's a lot of fun.
It is. It is fun to be able to coach some different positions. You always look at things differently. From each level of the defense or each position on offense, there's different things you focus on. So, it's been good for me as a coach to be able to bounce around a little bit and coach a lot of different positions and look at things differently. There's no doubt about that.
Coach Mueller, you figure out them technical issues.
Having some trouble here with the Wi-Fi at Carthage. I had to switch over to my computer. So, yeah, now we're good to go. You shouldn't lose me now. And my audio's much better.
Can we do our own backgrounds?
Big DP Productions back here.
Okay. All right. I'll put something back there for you, Coach Mueller. You best
That's what I'm
believe.
talking about. I'm on the DP podcast. Can you rep it behind me, man?
You need me to hand up a green screen for you, man.
I
So
do.
when you come on these,
I do. I could use my wall. It's white. Could you do it behind there? Maybe I should. You know what I need? I need a big picture of Brett Dunkel in my office. And then I could just do it in front of that.
oh man.
That's what we need. Get a couple of those big fat heads, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get that done, Dunks.
Dude, you already asked me for a picture earlier. Now
Yeah,
you
I
want
got
another picture?
I got it. Good headshot of Brett Dunkel for my fantasy team. The Dunkel's Donuts.
You can go to Party City and get a big head size, all right, custom made for $15.
Oh man, how many of those can we get?
I mean, we got a deep budget for some Dunkel big foam
Yeah,
heads for
we'll
sure.
get a couple Dunkels. We'll throw in an Erie. That's pretty much all we need.
I think that'd be perfect.
Yeah, maybe a double.
Coach Miller, we're gonna need to get one of you though. I mean,
I gotta earn it. We gotta go out and we gotta earn the right to have Muehling fatheads rolling around here.
How many podcasts have you done, Dunks? How many episodes?
I think this is like 74.
Yeah, see, I think like the 75th podcast earns a fathead, and Coach Muehling's only on number 2, so he's got a long ways to go. He's not even a host yet. You know what I mean?
True.
He's just a guest.
Well, I mean, you guys are big time guests. I mean, I don't put the polo on for just anybody, boys.
That's true.
I
if you look up big time coaches, I'm sure I'm on that Google search.
Hey, I already told you that the other day, Coach Miller. So
you run my Wikipedia page, don't you, Brad?
No, I don't. I don't use Wikipedia.
Well,
I don't. I'm more like a .org kind of guy, because in high school and college, they were like, yeah, you should use .org instead of .com or whatever. You gotta do what you gotta do, right, guys? I mean,
apparently that's what you gotta do.
If you can't believe it on the internet, Brett, where can you believe it?
It's true.
So guys, I do wanna kind of talk a little bit about Indiana today, because I know you guys are 2 big time alums.
Because they're the best college in America. Is that why? Best college football team in the Big Ten. Is that why? Yeah. That would make sense. I mean, not enough people talk about Indiana football. You are correct.
I'm all in, Brett. Let's talk about them Hoosiers.
The best college football team in the Big Ten. Okay. Yeah. I think Ryan Day and the Ohio State Buckeyes would like a word.
Well, you're allowed to have your opinion. It's just wrong.
Okay, so Coach Moon, explain it to me then. Why is Indiana the best Big Ten football team in America then?
Did you just cut me off? I thought you cut me off. I was like, of course Brett cuts me off right then. Like, lost connection.
Nope, I didn't cut you off. It's that Carthage Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it might be. Because they're the best, man. They believe it. They do it every day. They love each other. Leo, I'm a big #Leo guy. I believe in Tom Allen. I wasn't always sold, but I'll tell you what, man, he's done a heck of a job. And he's got them brought back to life. I mean, people haven't talked about Indiana since Mal was there. And that was he got fired in 96.
When was the last time they were preseason ranked in the top 20?
Yeah, not since
same time, right? Early 90s.
Yeah, to be honest. So, he's done a great job.
You got to earn it down there at Indiana, right? They don't just hand it out like they do at Ohio State.
Exactly. Like, you're Ohio State and you're playing football. Here's number 10 for the preseason. How's that work? Not good enough. Here's 8.
You gotta earn it down there at IU, man.
Right. He's brought in some great kids who've bought into everything he does, and he maximizes their talent. I'll say that. Name a Big Ten team who's maximizing their talent more than Indiana, because it's not Ohio State. Like, they have talent and should be good because they have 1,000 5-stars. It's not hard to win games when you get the best players in the country year in and year out. Indiana wins games without those kids. They don't need them. They're the best. That's why he was in the talks for Coach of the Year.
Should have been.
Should have been. Yeah. I mean, Coach Haas, you got anything to add?
I mean, Coach Muehling hit it on the head, man. You look at teams where their expectations are low and they finish way above them. That's the Hoosiers, man.
Yeah, I mean, I will be interested to see, though, like both of you guys said, expectations have been low, but going into this year, there's some expectation there. I personally think that Indiana is probably a 10 or 11 win team this year.
I heard you say that the other night on the podcast, Dunks. I was hoping you'd say the same thing and not try and backdoor it and knock it down.
Yeah,
No,
good for
no,
you.
no. 10 or 11 wins. They're not going to beat Ohio State. Sorry guys.
I think we need to go ahead and make it public, bro. Let's throw down a bet, all right, on the Buckeyes. You think they're gonna win? They're gonna have the spread, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
I think we go Hoosiers for a milkshake.
Okay, I'm done.
Hoosiers cover, all right. Which not only will they cover, but they'll. How about this? Hoosiers cover. You buy Coach Muehling and myself a milkshake.
Okay.
Right? Hoosiers win outright, which most likely is what will happen.
Okay.
Right? We gotta up the ante a little bit.
Okay.
All right. Let's say
33 milkshakes.
That's crazy talk.
On the anniversary, the 33rd anniversary of the darkest day in Ohio State history, when the Hoosiers pounded them in Columbus in 1988.
Coach Muehling was at that game, Dunks. Did you know that?
I know. That's why I figured he'd
coaching for him. It's fine. I was on staff.
That's why I figured he'd brought it up, because he probably went to the game.
33 milkshakes, Doug. Can you handle that?
Nah. Some other 33 milkshakes is a lot.
All right, we'll go 3 milkshakes apiece then. How about one a day until Ohio State wins again?
Okay, I'm done with that. And what do I get if Indiana don't cover?
High five.
Milkshake.
You get a milkshake.
All right.
I mean, they should cover, man. Right?
Yeah.
Are you nervous?
I'll say this.
Say it.
Ohio State, to me, always has that one game a year where you're like, oh man, they got this, and then they just crap the bed. I remember 3 years ago. This is when Haskins was playing quarterback. They were at Purdue, and I mean Purdue. They were I think 2-2 at the time or whatever.
It was probably the worst college football team in America if you polled people.
Yeah, one of them. But one of my good friends says to me that day, he's like, "Uncle, Ohio State's losing by 20 something tonight." And I had something going on, so I wasn't watching the game. And
was it Marty McFly? Who told you that?
It was my friend John Adams.
Okay.
He lives in my neighborhood. We've been friends since 2nd grade.
Maybe he's a time traveler.
Huh?
Maybe he's a time traveler. I already knew.
Yeah, I doubt that. But I'll say this. Ohio State, they ended up losing that game, and he ripped on me for a good probably 2-3 weeks about boiler up and boiler this and boiler that, and I was like, oh my god,
that's the worst type of person.
Yeah. I know, it's the worst, guys. You guys hate Purdue as much as I do.
We might hate them more, man. That's the one time a year I'll root for Ohio State when they play Purdue.
Well, they do play them this year, Coach House. So.
Well, I hope they beat them by 1,000.
Well, maybe we'll have to hook you up with an Ohio State hoodie, Coach House.
Let's not get crazy.
Little something.
That's what you should do. You should buy him hoodies. That's smart. Good use of your money.
But Ohio State has one trap game a year, and if I'm not mistaken, because I don't have the schedule pulled up, but I think they play Rutgers and then Maryland and then Indiana, and then they play Penn State. And Ohio State.
Indiana is not a trap game because we're ranked. You can't call it a trap game.
No, but
Rutgers, okay.
But in a sense like this, Ohio State's gonna probably be favored by 7+ points.
Okay. Is that not the case with the majority of teams they play?
They're expected to win.
Aren't they ranked in the top 5? Aren't they expected to win all their games?
Yeah.
Are most people picking them to be in the national championship?
So or is at least every game a trap game for them?
Yeah, Indiana's a trap game for them. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, good for you and your definition of trap games.
The Hoosiers are going to roll in Bloomington.
Yeah, that's another thing that concerns me too. In
28-26.
Not feeling the in Bloomington. Feeling more the in Columbus at the Horseshoe. Feeling that a lot more than
they always
game,
call
Brett?
Bloomington Columbus East or Columbus West, whatever.
It is October 23rd, Coach Haas.
October 23rd. Too bad it wasn't Halloween weekend, because then we could really dream up and drum up some spooky stuff for them.
Nah. Hey, I'll tell you guys this. It's gonna be a rough day of football on that Monday we get back or the Saturday. I mean, well, we'll see. I mean, who knows? Maybe the Firebirds take the dub, and then after that, Indiana and Ohio State are playing. I mean,
throwing around some maybes around here.
Is it a night game?
I don't know. I don't think it's set yet.
Makes sense.
Because
probably going to be game day. Probably national television, 8:00. Everybody will watch the Hoosiers.
Couple undefeated teams. Heavyweight bout.
They'll block a field goal to win it. It'll be wild. People will go nuts. They'll be riding down Kirkwood.
So
they'll be stealing the fish from the fountains all over.
Oh yeah, be great. Climbing telephone poles.
I wouldn't recommend doing that. It's a bad idea. Coach Muehling, have you ever climbed a telephone pole?
No, not that I'm aware of. I mean, there's moments where they can have it. No. To my knowledge, no, I have never climbed a telephone pole. So.
That's funny.
Have you, Uncle, ever climbed a telephone pole?
No.
That's good.
I mean, Coach Muehling, let's be honest here.
Let's be honest.
I fell down and it broke my arm before. I fell.
That was over Agile Bags.
Yeah, I had nothing to do with that time. Perfectly clear. I did not break your arm.
And then there was another time that I fell over an Agile Bag. Bro, got a little bruise on my back.
You should be more careful, apparently.
Yeah.
Be more aware of your surroundings.
Who knows what happened there? I feel like I may have been pushed, but I don't know.
Well, definitely did not happen. I can guarantee.
Did Coach Mangle push you on the Agile Bags, or was that Coach Muehling?
No, definitely not Coach Muehling, first of all. Let's nip those rumors in the bud right here. I have kids to feed.
The one at Central, I don't think
you might be cruising to get pushed. You keep throwing around those accusations.
No, I didn't say it was you.
I'm just kidding with you, dunks.
I have too much fun with you at practice.
Wouldn't that be the worst if the only person you had to talk to was this guy, wherever that guy? That'd be the worst.
What's wrong with Coach Haas?
Nothing, but every now and then you need, some lighthearted banter.
Variety is the spice of life, Brett. You got to talk to other people.
I do. I talked to hundreds of people. You forget.
Who's the most interesting coach at practice to talk to?
At Carthage or ever?
At Carthage.
At Carthage. All right, I'll answer both. I'll go at Carthage first. Most interesting person to talk to.
KJ.
Doesn't even have to be a coach. Jake the trainer.
Jake Denauer.
I'm gonna say it's gotta be
Clark.
I'm gonna say it's gotta be Coach P. Me and Coach P have had some.
Well, he's an Ohio State guy, so I can understand you being.
Yeah, you guys got to stick together. Yeah. The evil empire sticks together, no doubt.
For sure.
But I've had some good conversations with Coach P this camp. Some really good conversations. Some about football, some about life, some about just random stuff. And it's good. It's good to have some of those conversations. Obviously I like talking to you guys too. It's a lot of fun. I like the
it'd be boring if you said either of us.
I like the Ohio State, Indiana banter. I like bantering about college football, talking about Carthage football, all the above. And the most interesting coach to talk to ever is probably the old Central running backs coach, Greg Spencer, I believe is his name. This dude.
Believe is his name. He was the most interesting coach you've ever talked to, but you weren't quite interested in his name.
Well, I always called him Coach Spencer, so I don't know his first name off like the top of my noggin. You know, I normally do last name, Coach Muehling. I normally do last
Fair
name.
enough. Don't
It's
worry. Coach Haas looks like he's going to Google search it real quick.
Probably. I mean, all I know is that they were having some fun. Him and Coach Mango were having some fun in my Instagram comments the other day about the Agile Bags video. So that's all I know.
Good.
That's all I know. But you know, Spencer is funny. He always make me laugh. He
Difficult thing to do, actually, make you laugh.
No, it's pretty simple.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Coach Muehling, you do it every day, man. If anyone should know, it should be you.
I do know. Don't worry.
But yeah, I'm really happy though to have you guys on all the time. It's fun. I mean, this is what it's about too. Like I like these podcasts where like, you know, things just kind of go off the rails and, you know, the conversation gets really funny and
Describes this office pretty well, actually.
yeah, pretty much. Or whenever I see Muehling. And also I want to add this in here real quick. I have not been called Bert once this fall camp.
It's because you've been showing up wearing your gear. Haven't had to take any of that Ohio State junk off you.
Sorry that you're actually doing what you're supposed to do. So we get to call you by your real name.
I know. But you enjoyed calling me Bert.
Yeah,
two years ago.
One of my favorite characters from, It's a Wonderful Life.
Okay. You know, Bert's also an Elmo too, Coach Muehling.
Bert and Ernie in Sesame Street got their name from two characters from It's a Wonderful Life. Bert and Ernie were the cop and the taxi driver. See, learn something new every day.
Coach Muehling out here just dropping facts on people's heads.
Sorry, man. Just blowing your mind. See if we can get you headphones that, don't have cords.
I do have headphones that don't have cords, but I like wearing these, okay?
Yeah, look a little more professional.
Hey, here's a question for you, Dunks. All right, to totally get completely off track of whatever you guys were talking about.
We're going to be serious.
So, is it possible for me to share my screen with Dunkel Productions here?
Yes.
While you guys were bantering, I did some research here, and it turns out we can get a custom fat head, all right, of the Dunks, and I wanna see if this picture that I picked would work out.
There's a little share icon down there.
Oh, excellent!
This is so bad.
Let's see.
I can't wait to see what it is.
Share screen here.
Is it shirtless?
Coach,
can you guys see that?
Nope.
Wait, everyone can see.
Oh yeah, you took a screenshot. That's a good one.
I mean, I can't see why. You know what else, Dunks? We get 15% off of this fathead if we get 5 or more.
Where at?
Fathead, literally custom fatheads.
Fathead.com.
It's a big head. Let's see what the dimensions are here. It's 34 inches high and 22 inches wide.
Oh, I'm disappeared. What about this picture of the Dunks that he sent me?
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah.
I kind of like it with the Dunkel Productions in there, though. So,
that does look awfully, he looks too serious in my picture. I love how I asked you for a headshot, Dunkel, and you took it with headphones in. Cool little touch.
So back to what you guys were talking about. Were you trying to get him the big headphones?
We need those. We should get them. Yeah, we should get the AirPods Pros.
Whatever the big ones are, like the music producers have.
Yeah.
You guys know how much those things are?
Yeah, $1 billion.
I mean, what do you make a podcast? Don't you make like money every episode? Don't your sponsors pay you to shout?
Aren't you driving like a brand new Corvette?
No, I'm driving a 2008 Chevrolet Malibu that Coach Mangle calls a Malibu Barbie car.
Well, what color is it?
White.
Nice. It's perfect for us to apply our own. We should put a big Dunkel Fathead right on
the car. I think you can get them magnetized.
Right. That'd be perfect.
Instead of calling it the Malibu Barbie car, we can call it the Dunkelmobile. And
or the Malibu Dunkel Mobile. Malibu Brett B car. Malibu Burt car. We'll think of something, don't worry.
We can workshop it.
Yeah.
This is not good. Y'all better not be talking to the office, to the guys in the office
about Malibu car.
If I walk in there tomorrow and everyone's like, "Hey, Dunks, we hear you're getting a fathead for the hood of your car."
It's like 3-day shipping. We could have it here by Thursday.
Seems like money well spent.
I don't know what else I would spend my money on at this
right. Point. I mean, I have a baby on the way, but it seems more important than we have your fat.
Priorities.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, we've lost him. Yeah, now taking over the show. That's nice.
You know what we could probably do is we could probably Photoshop his head into Ohio State.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah.
And then we could get one of the real fat heads that are like the cardboard ones that you set up.
Right.
Put them out at practice behind the O-line and just let the defense tee off.
Murder them. Yeah. For 101 pass rush. Just destroy
He could be the quarterback. Yeah. Get after the Dunkel fathead.
It's probably a good plan. I see no issue with it. I'm sure, no administrative person would be like, "Oh, you're just tackling a student's fathead? That seems normal."
I don't think anyone would have a problem with it, boys. I don't see why not.
As long as we have your consent.
Right, exactly.
Verbally right now. You can withdraw it at any time, but are you giving it verbally right now?
Heck yeah. You guys have it. It's on Dunkel Productions. So no one can say. No one can say.
Get the fat head out there for one-on-one pass rush.
Oh god. You guys know what? You guys are gonna be everybody now on Instagram is gonna be hitting me up about this whole Dunkel fathead thing. They're gonna watch the video and they're gonna be like, "Yo, are we getting this Dunkel fathead?"
Tell them to submit their orders to dhaas at carthage.edu.
I think we should just get an army of them. As many different Dunkel pictures as we can find.
Yeah.
We can pass them out in the stands for games and people can just hold them up.
Go crazy. Might be like a special promotions day for opening weekend.
Yeah, instead of like bobbleheads or something like you get at baseball games, you get a Dunkel fathead. Call it Dunks Day.
Dunks Day. Dunk Day.
You guys are something.
We are something.
You guys are something. Y'all literally come out here and start talking about the fathead of me, a picture of me.
Why did you think it would go any other way?
Oh, I didn't. I was like, all right, the first 10 minutes is gonna be really locked in, well done, super on task. And then the last, however long we go till is all going to be about fun stuff.
Another 8 minutes tops, just so you know.
I think we had at least 13 minutes of good quality content before we went off the rails.
And off the rails is not bad. Obviously I'll have to edit some stuff, but we'll keep most of it in there. It'll be a good laugh for some people.
Are we getting censored, Brett? Are you going to censor the podcast?
Yeah, I don't know if I consent to your editing, your selective editing to make it sound like things I didn't say. Anything that sounds like anything anybody finds inappropriate that gets said. Dunkel edited it. It wasn't me. It was him.
You want to know why I do that, Coach Muehling?
To keep me employed, I'm guessing. I don't know why.
Well, that one, and two, to keep the channel going, because if YouTube doesn't like something, they can take the video down and they'll suspend your channel for I think it's 30 days or something.
Shockingly, I've not been censored or banned from YouTube yet. So
not yet.
We're good.
Coach Muehling, I also would like to give a shout out to you for getting your car stuff figured out. Very proud of you. Very proud of you, my guy. Very proud.
Thank you.
Very proud. I was so worried about it. You kept talking to me about it every day at practice. I was giving you suggestions. I was telling you where to go. Boys, before I let y'all get out of here, because I know you guys probably got some stuff going on, some walkthroughs, some meetings.
It's not like we play a top 5 team in the country here shortly.
Yeah,
It's fine. I've got nothing but free time for you.
Yeah. You guys got some stuff you gotta take care of. I understand that. But what I would like to do is I would like to ask you guys if y'all would be willing to come back every week and do like something like a weekly walkthrough of Carthage Firebird football with me and Jake Mueller. And also, we get some other coaches popping on. We'll get Nick Neary on with us, stuff like that. How
You
y'all
want
feel?
to do the Dustin Haas show? You want
coaches
to run?
show, I love
yeah,
it.
coaches show for. I know Coach Haas has been talking about it. He's in.
I've been trying to get a
a
coaches
drop-in
show
guest.
for years, Dunks. I mean, let's get it at a restaurant. Let's do it live so it's unscripted. We get some players on here.
There you
Dunks,
go.
You know, we could have our players of the week.
What's
come
your
out.
favorite restaurant there, Dunks? Where you think it should be? Nothing with orange shorts or an owl as a mascot, just so you know. You sicko.
Friday night at the Central game, all right, we were out there watching some guys, and he left early for the Antioch Pizza Shop, he said.
Oh, so maybe it should be there.
Yeah, out there in Paddock Lake.
I mean, hey, I'm down, but all I know is that, you guys always talk about how you guys want to come on more often. I think this is a great way to do it. We could call it the Coach Haas show, the coaches show, the weekly
Dusty show.
I'd have to ask my agent, Dunks, to see if we can use my name like that. But
the Dusty show. It's been running for a long time. It's about time it finally gets some traction.
But we can get it rolling. We can get some guys on here, get some coaches on here, Dunks. Give us 15, 20 minutes, and we'll recap it all.
Okay.
I like the weekly walkthrough, man. That's got a good ring to it.
Yeah.
Okay. So
D&D's weekly walkthrough.
Yeah. So you guys are going with that.
We'll get it done, bro. We'll be out there flying around 1:00 on the 4th up at old Whitewater, Wisconsin. Not a lot going on up there right here. Kind of a small place.
Yeah, the dunk suit will be getting some likes as well.
The dunk suit, hashtag dunk suit's trending on Twitter and Instagram already. We got to get some pictures of that going.
Yep, saw 4 retweets. Big time.
But thank you guys so much for your time. I appreciate you guys spending about 46 minutes with me today, plus the 3 hours on the football field this morning. It's a lot of fun being with you guys, working with you guys, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thank you guys so much, and have a great day. Coach Muehling, hope that car stays running for you.
Yeah, me too. We'll see.
The pleasure's all ours, Dunks. You have a great night. See you tomorrow morning.
Thanks, Coach.
Bright and early.
See you guys
later.
Did you just call me Donkey?
Yeah. That's what it is from now on. Bert Donkey. See you, Bert Donkey. Have a good one.